everyone and welcome back. I'm Deziel and today I'm showing you how to adjust the waist on your basic bodice. First, when you do have your block, it's good to know what you have. If you're using my block, they don't have seam allowance. And to decide which size you need, you should go get my body measurement chart. So these measurements on my chart and the measurement you take on yourself around the strongest point on your bust. These are body measurement without the ease. The block, they do have ease that we put in the construction. How much ease around the bust? It's a little over 4 centimeters or 1.5 inches. And since the block is half a garment, you have here half ease. That means 2 centimeters, one on the front, one on the back, more or less. Or 3/4 inch, 3/8 on the front, 3/8 on the back. Now, when you take your measurement and you compare it with this chart, it's possible that it's not exactly the same measurement. For example, let's say my bust measurement is 94 centimeters. I don't have 94, but I have something that is close. It's 95 centimeters. In that case, I would use the 95. Let's say you have 97 centimeters. Then I would still take my size 10 because it's the closest number. And remember that we have over 4 centimeter ease. So it allows you to fit even if it's not exactly the right number. So you always pick the number that is the closer to your body measurement. When you know which size you need, for today I'm going to make my example that I pick the size 10. That's the measurement that I need for the bust level. I'm going to look at the waist measurement. Now waist, here it says that the body measurement should be 70. When I measure myself, I need 78. So I'm missing 8 centimeters. I do not measure on the block because on my block I have ease. I have all around 2 centimeter ease. On half a bodice, it's 1 centimeter. That means I have a 5 millimeter ease on my front and 5 millimeter ease on my back. But for now, I'm just working with the measurement of the chart. I have 70 and I need 78, so I'm missing 8. This is half a bodice. That means I need to add 4 centimeters. And again, I divide in 2. I'll put 2 on my front and 2 on my back. If I do the same calculation with my inches, that means I need altogether at the waist, I need 3 inches. On a half bodice, it's 1.5 inches. That I'll distribute half on the front, 3/4 inch on the front, and 3/4 inch on the back. So what we do is we take the body measurement at the waist minus what we have already here, and the result you divide it by 4, and the 1/4 is what we need to add on each of these bodice pieces. Here I trace both of the block back and front, and I'm going to show you how to make the correction. First of all, I would love to say that there's only one way, that's the way, and everybody can do the same correction to fix the waist measurement, but that's not it. There's many ways to correct the waist, and it all depends on how much and what's the measurement we need to add or reduce. First of all, I'm going to ask you to trace the bust line 90 degrees from the center front, touching the underarm point, and we do the same thing for the back. Then you're going to place your ruler or your square again 90 degrees from the bust line, touching the underarm point, and do a dotted line so there's no confusion, a dotted line towards the waist. And we do the same thing for the back and the front. The reason why I'm asking you to do this dotted line is just to make sure that you're conscious that your side seam is not going to go over that 90-degree line. Now again, the numbers. The size that I pick for the right bust measurement is my size 10. That has a waist of 27.5 inches. I need 30.5 inches. So I am missing 3 inches On a half bodice, like my pattern I have here, it's 1.5 inches. So 3/4 of an inch for each piece missing. Now this correction, 2 centimeter or 3/4 of an inch for each piece, I would say it's a pretty important correction. It's not a small correction. A small correction would be 5 millimeter or 1/4 inch that I would be able to add on the side seam to nothing, and that's it. The waist would be fixed. In that case, for 2 centimeter or 3/4 of an inch, I would advise you to distribute the correction. I would first reduce the depth of the dart. In centimeter, I would say 0.5 on each side. That would give me a centimeter. And in inches, maybe 3/16 on each side. So it would give me 3/8 of an inch. And the other centimeter or 3/8 of an inch, I would add it on the side seam. Of course, it would be possible to add the total 2 centimeter on the side seam, but I would suggest you to distribute so you keep a bigger angle to your side seam. That's what we'll do. We'll measure the 0.5 centimeter or 3/16 of an inch on each side of the dart. Then you connect to the pivot. Then you add your centimeter or 3/8 of an inch to the side seam. So the front is finished. We're now going to do the back. And in that case, we could do exactly the same measurement at exactly the same place for the back. So we have the 5 millimeter or 3/16 of an inch on each side of the dart. And we have the 1 centimeter or 3/8 of an inch on the side seam. That's it, we're finished with the waist correction. And what I suggest is that you write it down, so the new waist measurement right on the block, so you have access to the information. It's there every time you need it. That's it for today. I hope you enjoy. Thanks for watching, and I see you next time.